Hello friends. Have you ever wondered what happens behind the scenes when you open a website? How does your computer actually talk to a server before data starts flowing? Today we are going to break down the TCP three-way handshake, what it is, how it works, and why it's important, and even how to analyze it using packet capture tools like Wireshark. So let's get started. So what is TCP three-way handshake? TCP means Transmission Control Protocol. The TCP three-way handshake is the process used by TCP to establish a reliable connection between a client and server before data transmission begins. TCP is part of the TCP/IP model and operates at the transport layer. Unlike UDP, TCP is connection-oriented, reliable, ordered, and error-checked. Before sending actual data, TCP ensures both sides are ready. This connection setup process is called the three-way handshake. So why do we need the TCP three-way handshake? The handshake ensures both sides are reachable. Both sides agrees on initial sequence numbers. Reliable communication can start. All duplicate packets are avoided. Proper resource allocation on the server. Without this process, reliable communication over the internet wouldn't be possible. So in real world, where is TCP three-way handshake used? TCP handshake is used in almost all reliable internet applications like web browsing, email, file transfer, secure shell, SSH, database connections, API communications. For example, when you open a website like Google in your browser, a TCP handshake happens before any web page data is loaded. So how the TCP three-way handshake works? It involves three steps, means three packets. First is synchronized, means SYN. Second is SYN-ACK, synchronized, and acknowledgment. And third is acknowledgement only. So let's understand in the flow diagram. So source device is Apple and destination device is IBA. So in TCP three-way handshake, three packets exchange. So that's why it's called as a three-way handshake. First, second, and third. So first packet is SYN, SYN-ACK, and acknowledgement. So source device sends the SYN packet to destination, like requesting, I would like to connect with you to establish a connection. So in SYN packet, lot of data will be shared, like source device IP address, destination device IP address, its MAC address, then destination MAC address, on which port you would like they would like to communicate, like SMTP, HTTPS, HTTP, SSH. Then flags will be set there, window size, lot of data will be there. When destination device receives SYN packet, it checks and it sends its packet, like SYN plus acknowledgement. SYN packet from a server, like these all are my details, and acknowledgement means I have received your packet and I'm good to go. So SYN-ACK packet also has the same details. Server IP address, then now this becomes source and this becomes destination. So it will have the this device IP address, server IP address, Apple device IP address, both MAC address, then port numbers, window size, lot of details will be there. We'll see those details in a packet captures once we move there. So source device will receive that this packet is in ACK packet and it confirms I have received the acknowledgement from the server and we are good to go. So it will send his acknowledgement to the server. Yeah, and I have received your packet and this is my acknowledgement like I have received. So it will acknowledgement packet also have the same details. IP addresses, MAC addresses, flag set there, window size, lot of details will be there. We will see there. So this way they establish the communication. And after establishing the communication, they starts to send the data. So what happens after three-way handshake? After the handshake, data transfer begins. TCP ensures reliability using acknowledgements, retransmissions. Suppose if any packet is not delivered, it will retransmit that packet. It controls the flow also. Suppose source device has the less bandwidth than the server device, so it will send the small size of segments there. It controls the congestion also in network, like in a traffic on roads, how traffic police controls the traffic. Same way it works here. Once one side gets clear, traffic police allow that side till that they stop that side of traffic. Like that it works in a TCP also in network. And when communication ends, TCP performs a per-way termination process to terminate the connection. It will not be lifelong. it will close that session. It works in the same way like how we communicate over the call to our friends, families, anyone. Initially, we will say hello, the next person will say hello to confirm both persons are able to hear each other. Once they confirm both persons are here, they start to transfer the data or communicate or discuss those details, whatever they would like to discuss. In the same way, it works in a network. And once transmission complete means discussion completes, they say we can wind up the call. Like that, client and server also communicate. They share packets to each others, like data transmission completed, so we can disconnect the session. Same here. So let's see the packet captures. So this is SSL handshake packet captures on internet. Cloudshark.org. You can search here on internet. You will find it. In SSL handshake also we need TCP three-way handshake. So here we can see first packet is SYN, second packet is SYN-ACK, and third packet is acknowledgment. So here we can see source, destination, then TCP protocol, and other details. So source packet is came from 172.16.1.174. Destination is 10.0.169. So this is SYN packet. But in SYN-ACK scenario, this big destination becomes source and source becomes destination. 10.0.1.69, and then acknowledgement become reverse again 172 to 10. So let's see the SYN packet first. So here we can see the source. SRC means source, Apple device MAC address, then DST means destination, IBS8 MAC address, then source IP address 172.16.1.174, and destination 10.0.1.69. Same here 172.16.1.174 to 10.0.1.69. So then here source, this is transmission control protocol header. This is layer 3 IP header, then layer 2 header. So in TCP header, we can see source port from Apple. Source port will be always random. So here 52 to 40 and destination port is 443. So they are trying to communicate over the HTTPS. So here again same port numbers, then TCP segment length, sequence number, then respective sequence number on which sequence number it is expecting the next packet from server side. So then flags, out of 12 flags, only SYN flag is set because it is SYN packet. So here we can see set and other packet flags are not set, not set, not set. So remaining details like window size, options, no operation, window scale, lot of details are here. So let's see the SYN-ACK packet now from server to destination. So it also has now packet become reverse. So it came from IB set source, destination become Apple now. So IB set MAC address, then Apple MAC address. Here also we can see the IP addresses become reverse here, here to here and here to here. So then IPv4 IP addresses, source here, destination, then port now. So source port is 443 because this packet came from the server side. Destination 52 to 40. 52 to 40. So same here, port numbers, then sequence number, then acknowledgement numbers. So here we can see the flag set. So now here, this is SYN-ACK packet. So SYN flag is set and acknowledgement flag also set here. 1 means set, 0 means not. So here we can see window size, calculated window size, optional details, and other details here. So next third packet is acknowledgement, which came from the client to server. This is the acknowledgement from my side, and we are good to go for the transmission. So here now became MAC addresses reverse here. Source became Apple now, and destination IBS8. Then source Apple IP address, destination IBS8 IP address. Now source port becomes 52 to 40, and destination port 443. So then here sequence numbers for that packet, and flag we can see here only acknowledgement set here, no SYN packet set here because this is acknowledgement packet only. Then window size, optional details of headers. After completion of the TCP three-way handshake, they start sending the data. So this was all about the TCP three-way handshake. If you like the video, please like, comment, and subscribe the channel for more such content. to learn the cybersecurity and ethical hacking. Thank you, guys.